Oh gosh. So I'm back here, and I was just fishing some wood like the other day, but I found some baits. Well, I've been fishing these baits for a while now around wood, and I've had a lot of luck with them, and I've basically figured out what baits are the best around wood, and my two favorite baits around wood. They're basically the same thing. One of them is obviously a jig, and one is a shaky head. And I fish a lot of ponds, so I usually fish a shaky head because it's more finesse and smaller. Just kind of like downgrade because of the body of water that I'm fishing smaller. But if I'm fishing a lake or if I'm trying to catch a bigger bite, I'm going to fish with a jig. Now I usually fish with two colors. These are both my brother's jigs because all mine are in my boat, which is not here. But I usually fish black and blue. This is probably one of my favorite black and blue jigs. My two favorite sizes, 3/8 ounce and 1/2 ounce. I don't usually go very bigger than that because, I mean, I like the bait falling slower and kind of stand in front of the fish. Another color that I really like fishing is green pumpkin. This is a new jig that we're trying out. It is, hold on, it's a Delta Lures because we're nailed the mic. But it's like a green pumpkin with some red. And I don't know if you can see that what's in the back. It looks like a blowtorch thingy. It's got rattles in it. And there's just an Ultra 5 speed crawl in here. But yeah, it's got a beefy hook. It's got a pretty good weed guard. I said weed guard. Yeah, it's got a beefy hook. It's got a pretty decent weed guard. It doesn't go to the barb, which I like it to go to the barb. Neither do these. But yeah, if I'm fishing lakes or if I'm trying to get a bigger bite, I'm going to fish with jigs because it's bigger and just gets big bites. But if I'm trying to get more bites, not necessarily smaller bites, but if I'm trying to get more bites and I'm fishing a smaller reservoir or pond, I'm going to go do a shaky head or a wobble head. They're basically the same thing. Shaky head is a jig head with a screw lock that you can rig anything pretty much weedless. And a wobble head is basically the same thing. There's an EWG hook here. There's an EWG hook, and instead of the head being like locked on, it can wobble, which makes the bait, when it's sitting on the bottom, it can free move. And I really like these in deeper water or when I'm fishing rock. If I'm fishing a harder bottom, I'm going to use the wobble head. The wobble head is just basically a heavier shaky head with some different advantages. But I usually stick with shaky heads because I don't really like throwing big old wobble heads that much. My favorite shaky head is the Owner by far, and then my second favorite is probably the big bite baits just because they're super duper cheap. And you can rig anything you really want on shaky heads. I have a 6-inch plasma tail right here, and I like getting the bigger ones because I can bite them down, so I get a thicker part of the worm to screw onto the twist lock. Same with this bait. This is a cheer crawl. I've caught too many fish on this, so I just kind of screwed it on, just kind of jerry rigged it onto there. That's why it's all like not straight. But yeah, these are pretty. I like fishing these around wood. These are the two baits that I fish around wood. I really don't fish that many other baits. Maybe a wacky worm. But a shaky head and a jig. You have two of those tied on if you're fishing wood. It doesn't have to be a lay down. It could be a dock. Any wood structure, you'll be good to go. Wait, I'm not throwing that. I'll throw the Pop-Tart. That's what I'll throw. See ya.